So do you want Tyreek Hill on your team? Because there's also conversation that the Dolphins might trade him. So where are we at with Tyreek Hill? And then the next question after that is Tyreek Hill a guy you should pick up in fantasy football?
I think Andy Reid knew what he was doing when they got rid of him.
Yeah,
right?
He saw it coming.
Yeah. I mean, he saw it coming, all the off the field issues that the guy has. He brings a lot of bad attention around him, a lot of negativity around him. He was a great player, I thought. I mean, I don't feel like he's as great as he was. I know he's still fast and all that, but I just feel like his game is starting to decline. I don't want him on my fantasy team because I don't see him putting up the numbers like do you see the numbers that you were seeing 3 years ago?
Well, Harris should be pulling up those stats right now.
Well, last year, 2 years ago, he led the league in receiving yards. I think he had like over
2 years ago,
1,700.
Right?
Yeah,
last year he was hurt.
Last year he was playing hurt. He had like 900 yards on 123 targets, so it wasn't the same production. Yeah, I think it definitely is because he's playing hurt, and so he lost some of that speed last year. And yeah, if you have a nagging oblique injury, well, you're not going to be your 100% self. Tyreek Hill at 80, 70% is still like a really good NFL receiver, but it's not the Tyreek Hill that we saw 2 years ago for sure. So I think his perspective should be getting healthy.
I just took a look at his stats from the years. Found that on the Sleeper app.
Yeah.
And you're right, Harris, 959 yards last year, but then the year before that, 1,799 yards.
Yeah.
The year before that, 1,710. The year before that, 1,239. The year before that, 1,276.
Yeah.
So he had some up and downs, but where are we at with him right now as a player? Do you trust him with your fantasy football team?
With your fantasy football team, I'd have to see where he's being drafted, but I still ultimately would trust him with my fantasy football team in a PPR league. He still had 80 catches last year. So, yeah, I would. I'm going to see where he's being drafted specifically.
He's not a first-round pick anymore.
Let's see. He's being picked.
No, I wouldn't think so.
He's ranked 22nd in PPR
he's a third-round pick.
So he's a third-round pick. I think that's a good range.
Maybe the third or fourth
good
round.
Range,
that makes sense.
You take him there, right by Jonathan Taylor, T. Higgins, some guys he's being. I think he's in that ballpark.
I wouldn't take him.
You wouldn't take Tyreek Hill?
No.
Really? Why is that?
No, there's always something, and I don't trust.
Okay.
That's a gamble to me. Now, if I get him in the fourth or fifth, maybe, but you're probably not going to get him in the fourth or the fifth. Moist One says he's a first round pick in my eyes. Well, Moist One is a top-notch fantasy football player.
Yeah.
But he also might be talking about something dirty. I never know with Moist One. Because the text before says top to bottom, that's the name of my memoir.
Wow.
I thought it was going to be something to mouth.